feeling that maybe you were born in the wrong decade?
No?
I do. I really feel that I would have killed in the 60s. All that flower power was just a pure time.
Yeah. Plus the music was awesome. There was the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger. I can't get no satisfaction. Wow.
And you could watch the moon landing. It really feels like a decade of amazing feats. A decade where the human race is really coming into its own.
Yeah. And don't forget, you couldn't marry someone of a different race in most of America.
Whoa! Not cool!
That's what the 60s were like.
Not my 60s.
What? Your 60s didn't have segregation?
You know, thinking about it, I'm definitely a born in the 80s girl. I'm living in a material world, and I am a material girl. I'm it. But I just saw awesome. Just a real spirit. All those leg warmers and bubble skirts, okay, and Kyler Nubs, so back.
Spack.
Yeah, and flash dance. It's really made us feel like we could take a passion. Make it happen.
Passion. Make it happen. You gotta remember, this is the same decade that John Lennon, a man that imagined peace, was brutally assassinated in not a very peaceful way.
You know, upon further consideration, I really feel the decade I would have destroyed it in would be the 1920s.
No.
I mean, those flannel dresses are just so chic.
Chic. Yeah, and endless champagne. Plus, I was really good at Charleston. Doing the Charleston, doing the Charleston, doing the Charleston, doing the Charleston.
Not to mention Ellis Island.
Ellis Island.
Well, it really feels like the decade for me.
Or you just straight catch polio and die.
Whoa, what?
It was the 2080s. Everyone had polio. Even goddamn Roosevelt had polio. It was part of the package. It's a thing.
A thing? Clearly, when I say I wish I was alive in the 1920s, I mean the fun 1920s. You know, like some like a hat and elk porn.
Yeah, what, the murderer?
Well, yes. I guess if you wanted to delve into the technicalities of it, sure. But those were classic murders. It was just a more elegant time.
Fine. I guess if you only take the good parts of the 20s, I guess it would have been pretty fun.
Thank you.
Then you would have just been old enough to die in World War II.
Come on!
That's how time works.
No. Well, really, if I think about it, the decade I would have totally annihilated it
Oh.
would be the 1770s. I mean, those ball gowns are just so beautiful.
Yes. Just imagine all those bowls. Waltzing, a 1, 2, 3. Waltzing, a 1, 2, 3. Waltzing, a 1, 2, 3.
Plus, the whole revolution thing. So self-sacrificial. All for the greater cause.
Or you could have been a slave.
Why would I have been a slave?
You could have been a slave. There were slaves. Or an indentured servant, or blind from pink eye, or dead from smallpox, or living in a one-room shack with 8 people.
Stop it, you're ruining it!
That's what times were like back then. It was crappy for most people. But you live now. Sure, now has its problems.
Yeah, terrorist attacks, school shootings, weapons of mass destruction.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, jeez.
It's just objectively better, right? You wouldn't have phone,
My baby!
laptops,
No, I can't live without my baby!
and no one who brush their teeth.
Okay, fine. You know, whatever. The next thing, you're going to be telling me that I wasn't Cleopatra in a past life.
You weren't.
I was.
You definitely weren't.
Ah!
Because I was Cleopatra in a past life.